Let's turn our attention to the nation's capital, where our Judiciary Correspondent Celestina Iria has been monitoring the landmark Supreme Court judgment, which earlier today invalidates the CBN's order on the naira redesign policy. Celestina, tell us how the judgment went down at the Supreme Court.
Well, about today, it was a landmark unanimous judgment delivered by 7 justices of the Apex Court, invalidating the naira redesign policy, while also urging that the old 500, 200 and 1,000 naira note remains a legal tender to 31st December 2023. Here is the report. The Supreme Court has invalidated all directives issued by President Muhammadu Buhari in respect to the naira redesign and circulation on the grounds that they are illegal and an abuse of executive powers. The Apex Court took a swipe at President Buhari for disobeying its interim order of 8 February to the effect that the old naira is allowed to be in circulation. Justice Emmanuel Alguem heard that the president exhibited and took the disobedience to the highest peak with his broadcast on February 16, in which he allowed only 200 naira notes alone. The court held that the president acted ultra-vires by his glaring failure to consult with the National Council of States, the Federal Executive Council, and the National Economic Council, before directing the Central Bank of Nigeria to unlawfully introduce the new naira notes. The unconstitutional use of power by President Buhari on naira redesign, it says, has breached the fundamental rights of Nigerian citizens in various ways. The Apex Court said such use of power by President Muhammadu Buhari is not permitted under democracy and in a plural society like the Nigerian nation. Amongst others, the Supreme Court held that the unlawful use of executive power by the president inflicted unprecedented economic hardship on the citizens by denying them ownership of their monies and access to the money.
Victory for Nigerians, because this policy, which was designed and targeted at a political party and its candidates, has brought untold hardship on our people. This is why the 3 of us took a decision to come to the Supreme Court.
This particular decision today has proven that Nigerian law is a respecter of no one, including Mr. President. Nobody can take the laws for granted.
Many people have been challenging us that because we have huge amount of money that we put in our houses, that's why we come to court. But you know it is not true, because like myself, I challenge EFCC that they should go to any of my property and boggle it and take any money that they have seen.
Well, after the judgment by the Apex Court, reaction has been going on around across the country with the hope that the federal government will comply with the orders of the courts.
That's a good idea, because I'm sure some people still have a lot of money with them, old notes, and we cannot render those notes useless. And I think December is enough time for everyone, I think after December, no one will have an excuse. Yes, and please, they should do something fast about it, because the whole back and forth, we have suffered enough.
I'm very happy that the Supreme Court have said it, that everybody should be using the old notes. So we are very happy, we accept the decision, because the way Nigeria is, we are suffering. And the new note they bring, they did not disburse the money as usual.
What I'm going to plead to the federal government is that they should let the money circulate so that it won't be difficult. You understand? Because people are facing a lot of stress about collecting money. They should make sure that the money is circulated, both old one and new one. They should spend it together.
They are not allowed to spend now. Will they give us the money will the bank release the money back? Now, how do you want us to spend it? But will the money be the POS for us to receive again?
Supreme Court's ruling is it's okay. Let's bring it back. Let's bring the money back. Then I think the time. Give us some time. Give us some time to get used to the cashless system. Get used to more of transfer than the technology, right? Because right now, a lot of banks networks are really bad. People are stranded. All right, you have to buy. We are buying naira.
This policy is a good policy. To change the note is good, and to go cashless is good. But the manner and the way the federal government brought it through the CBN, it was suspect. Now, those of us who had accused the CBN of being political about this policy, we are now justified.
It's a welcome development. When you see the generality of the people agitating that a policy should be jettisoned, it shows that that policy is not popular and it is negatively affecting the day-to-day activities of people in that environment or in that country.
Difficulties to have access to money is something that people have not been able to reach for now. And that the Supreme Court has given such a verdict, it shows that those who have the old notes with them will have the access to, use that.
Well, thank you very much, Celestina. We wait to see the federal government and CBN's compliance with this order.
Well, but this is true because the CBN is yet to release any statement. We know today is Friday. We're hoping by Monday we will be hearing from the CBN.
Indeed, thank you very much, Celestina Iria, for us there in Abuja.